Another one of these vlogs, why not? It's like 90 out today, and I'm walking anyway. I think I got a spiderweb stuck. I got a spiderweb stuck in my elbow. That. Frickin' things. Anyway. So, I got a few things coming up. This should be interesting. I don't have a whole lot to talk about today, so I guess I could just tell you guys what's coming up as far as videos go. You guys saw the TV. It's a pretty nice TV. I'm enjoying watching shows on it so far, rather than using some tiny monitor to do it. It's much, much better. What's going on now? Well, I bought some stuff from the Candy Ham Research Laboratory of New Jersey. So, some interesting videos and the items from those will be shown. One in particular I'm pretty excited to get, actually, because it helps one of my businesses out a whole lot. I should tell you guys about that. What do I do for a living right now? I do freelance computer work and freelance media transfer work. I used to do media transfer work for like $10 an hour someplace. Now I do it for free. Now I do it freelance since I have the equipment to do so. Computer work is simple stuff. I build machines for people, fix Windows problems, fix hardware problems. You know, basic IT stuff. For the media transfer work, it's most of the time I get things like VHS. Like, it's most of the stuff. It's like VHS-C DVD or something, or 8mm tape of some sort, whether that's high 8 or digital 8. A lot of the time, it's VHS-C, though. Whenever I have to, just see. But there'll be more on that when those items arrive. Hopefully by next week or something, because that'll be fun to play around with. What else? Oh yeah, I'm driving up to New Jersey on Saturday, up to Jersey City, New Jersey. I'm practically going to New York. I'm driving up there to get a Compact Desk Pro EN from somebody. I tell you what, guys, shopping for vintage machines on eBay is just ridiculous. People want way too much money for them. I was looking on there yesterday. I found a Compact Desk Pro on there with a Pentium 3 733. It was one of the bigger ones instead of the small form factor. They wanted $250 for it. I'm sorry, but a computer that old is just not worth it. No way. Maybe it's worth $70, but nowhere near $250. The seller was recycledgoods.com, so I assume these recyclers overpriced the crap out of everything, like they did at the RE store when I was in college in Vermont. They overpriced stuff in there. I bought a ThinkPad for like $100 that was a Celeron model of a Pentium 3, so there you have it. I also saw a Pentium 2 Compact Desk Pro for like $160, and that was discounted from $233. So these guys on eBay are so dreaming. I swear to God. I don't know what the hell they're thinking, but they're just not going to get that much for them unless somebody's that stupid enough to buy them, which is mean but true. But yeah, these guys on eBay are just absolutely dreaming. So I went on Craigslist. I put Compact Desk Pro EN in Craigslist. The only listing on Craigslist near me was in Jersey City, New Jersey. The guy has like 3 of them with various configurations. One has a 10 gig hard drive. Basically, I'm looking at it from a hard drive standpoint. Which hard drive do I want? Because I have optical drives and I have RAM. One of them has a CD-ROM drive, 512 megs of RAM already in, and a 20 gig drive. One of them has 128 megs of RAM, a 15 gig drive, and a DVD-ROM drive. I'm tempted to get that one because I could use the DVD-ROM drive. And the other one has a 10 gig drive with 192 megs of RAM. So it's kind of a mixed bag, and they were all owned by businesses. I've been talking to the guy via email. He's a nice guy too, so I'll drive 3 hours over to North Jersey to go pick up that machine. I swear to God, I go to North Jersey so often it's ridiculous. I go up to Basking Ridge quite a bit to see my rheumatologist up there. So I don't know if any of you guys are near Basking Ridge, but shoutouts, man! Because that's where I go most of the time. But this time I get to go to Jersey City, which I hear isn't the most glamorous place in the world, but things you have to do to get a cheap computer these days. I swear to God. So anyway, there are those 3 configurations. I'm tempted to get the one with the 15 gig drive, just because, you know, either the 15 or the 20. I'm probably gonna, although I might just end up getting the one that looks the best out of all 3, because they're all pretty much the same. And I can put my own optical drive in there, I can put my own RAM in there. Hell, I could put my own hard drive in there too. I have a 40 I could stick in there if I needed to, but hopefully the drives work. They're empty, so I can't test them on site, so I just have to hope for the best. So that should be interesting. And a fun toy to play around with. What I plan to do with the Compact Desk Pro EN is use it as a Windows 98 machine for DOS games and Windows 98 games and whatnot, because the onboard video isn't Intel, it's NVIDIA TNT2, which saves my butt in a lot of ways. Compact was very smart to put that on there. Saves my butt if I ever want to run Linux on it too, which is pretty cool. I could use it as a server if I wanted to. Put Debian on it, and there you go. But it's probably going to be used as a vintage gaming machine of sorts. Since the custom 98 box I had decided to, go toe up on me. Oh well. So that'll be a fun machine to play around with. I've seen V Westlife. I've seen the XW Bill has a couple of them. Seems that everybody who's anybody on YouTube has them. At least in our little close-knit tinkering community here. I don't even know what to call it. So what else is going on? Not much else, really. Oh, I'm going to be hanging out with Grateful 42 tomorrow, so I'll probably get some videos out of that, too. I think he's getting parts for a computer, so I'll be able to do some unboxings and testings and whatnot. I know some of you guys really love Grateful 42, so we're going to have a good time. And then the day after that is Jersey to pick up that computer and everything. That's going to be fun. I've wanted a Compact Desk Pro EN for a long time, and I guess now I've only got the motivation to go get one. So, there you have it. Yeah. Just goes to show that sometimes eBay really sucks for vintage items. Sometimes they overprice the crap out of them and you have to go to Craigslist or go locally. I wish I could have just bought one locally. But locally for me is 3 hours away. So, I'd rather pay $45 for a computer, 35 to 45 bucks, and drive 3 hours than pay $112 or whatever for somebody to ship it to me and clean it up and whatnot. Because I can clean up a computer myself. I have elbow grease. So, you know. So that's what's been going on recently. And what's coming up for the future. I'll do a video on the Desk Pro again. I'll do a video on the stuff that I bought from, the other stuff I've bought from New Jersey. I'm buying everything from New Jersey right now. Man. I should just buy New Jersey. So, not much else is going on. I guess I could talk about gaming. For those of you who play video games, let's talk about games, man. So recently I've really gotten into a game called A World of Tanks. Lots and lots of fun. You get to learn about the different types of tanks that each nationality had. Sort of learn how powerful they are, which have crappy armor, which have crappy guns, you know, the like. It's a fun game. And it runs on garbage too, so. You know, I play it with an 8800 GT, and it runs fine, so. There you go. But an 8800 GT isn't exactly garbage, so. Never mind. It's a fun game, though. It's just one of those games where if you need to blow off some steam, you can go around and blow things up. And as a man, that's fun. What else is there today? Oh yeah, another newspaper drop. Is that a drone? It's a Hornet drone over there. That's the first wasp that's like the third wasp I've seen all year. I have not seen a single honeybee, but I've seen a handful of wasps. I don't know what's going on, but the bee and wasp population is just dwindling like crazy. And that's kind of scary to see. Alright. Yeah, Yeah, World of Tanks, that's what I've been into recently. What have you guys been into? I know a lot of my friends have been into Arma 2 and the Arma 2 mods and stuff like that, but there you go. I stay away from Call of Duty because Call of Duty sucks. It has sucked since they got rid of the World War II aspect of it. So going back to the whole computers thing, since when did vintage machines of the Windows 95, 98 era become so valuable? Because in my mind, they still aren't. They just really aren't. I remember once seeing a 486 machine on eBay with Negative Effect 2. It was like, I think $300 or $400, and again, these people are just freaking dreaming. They're not going to get that much unless someone is just really naive and really thinks that that's valuable, which I wouldn't think would be a very common occurrence. So, at least for people with some, judgment or something. Yeah, this isn't too long of a blog today. I don't have much to say other than a lot about the Compact Desk Pro EN, because I'm excited about it. So, apparently one of those beagles is still alive. Yep, that's him. They're both still there. There's a beagle. Way in the distance. Doggy. Doggy. Both of them are still alive. Wow. They must have been puppies when I was a kid then. There's a puppy. There's Doggy Dog. Doggy. Doggies. Doggies. Yeah, they're both still there. Puppies. Way in the distance there. There's one close up. Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy. Oh, those dogs. They're adorable. Even though their barks are pretty annoying, they're pretty adorable. Puppies. Doggies. Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy. Doggy dogs. Those are the two beagles that used to come up and bark at me. I guess they still like me.